once again, this is Dr. Phil Fernandes, the President of the Institute of Biblical Defense, Pastor of Trinity Bible Fellowship, and the Professor of Apologetics and Religion for Veritas International University. And I'd like to say, too, this is the Phil Fernandes Show on our YouTube channel, the Phil Fernandes Show. And so we're hoping that you would subscribe to it. And if you feel led to support the Institute, we would really appreciate it. I want to give a little short talk on God's attribute. We're going over God's attributes. We already talked about his eternality, his omnipotence, his omniscience. Now we want to talk about God's omnipresence. God's omnipresence. God is omnipresent. He's everywhere present simultaneously. You know, sometimes we act like Satan is infinite, and we act like Satan is all-knowing and omnipresent and all-powerful. He's not. He's a created being. So Satan can only be in one place at a time. So if you think Satan's messing with you right now, chances are Satan's messing with the president or the Pope or somebody else, or Billy Graham or something. Probably lower-level demons are messing with me and you. But he seems like he's omnipresent because he's got his demons all over the place. But God is omnipresent. Because God is infinite, that means he is not limited by anything outside of his own nature. And since God is infinite, he cannot be limited by anything like space. If God were limited by space, he'd only be in one space at a time, or at least he wouldn't be able to be everywhere at once. And it's not like God, you know, there's part of God here and part of God there and part of God. It's not like pantheism where God is the universe. No, God created the universe and he transcends it. He exists distinct from the universe. And it's not like panentheism where the universe is God's body. God is the soul of the universe. But God, every bit of God is present in every atom of space. God, it's not like he is spread out over the universe. God is everywhere present. Sometimes God's omnipresence is a lot like his omniscience. Since God is more like mind than he is like body, God's a non-material being. Since he's more like mind, it would be like, you know, if I told you Hawaii, in your mind you would go to Hawaii as best as you could. And but you could only mentally be in one place at a time, think about being in one place at a time. Well, God can mentally, he is a rational God, and he can mentally be everywhere all at once. And so God's omnipresence is much like his omniscience, is that God is everywhere present, right here, anywhere else in the universe. There's no place where God is not. And now we often don't see God, we often don't hear God, but the scriptures tell us in Psalm 145, 18 and 19, the Lord is near to all who call on him, in truth. And so God may seem far away because he's the infinite, transcendent God, and we're finite, limited beings. But he is a God that is so close to us that if we draw near to him in accordance with the truth that he's revealed, he will reveal himself to us, and he reveals himself to us through his Son, the Lord Jesus. So God is omnipresent. He is everywhere present at the same time. God bless you.